it's a common saying, or at least the idea of it is you build for the future through the draft, you bring in players, and you try to just build for the future. It's totally understandable. And honestly, it is exactly what the Miami Dolphins did in the first round of the 2021 NFL draft. They went in and got a guy by the name of Jaylen, Waddle, who maybe you've heard of him. He played with Tua back in college at Alabama, but topic for another day. You also get a guy in round one of a guy by the name of Jaylen Phillips, a defensive end out of Miami. I believe he also played for Notre Dame. And if you just watch a little bit of tape on Jaylen Phillips, you know why they selected this man, because he is a monster, absolute monster. So we're grading the Dolphins 21 first-round picks because we feel like they have had an immediate, huge, monumental impact. I'm sorry for singing, but I just felt like I had to get that out there because their impact has been huge for the Dolphins this year, who, by the way, are now surging and find themselves maybe in position for a playoff win or a playoff berth, Maybe. We don't know. We'll have to see. I'll promise no more singing this time, but I will say that my enthusiasm it's going to go above and beyond, especially for these Dolphins draft picks. Now, again, you go and get a guy by the name of Jaylen Waddle in the first round. Let's go and just kind of take a look at the year he's had. So 13 games, 13 starts, 86 catches, 849 yards, and 4 touchdowns, the longest of 57 yards. And now you also look at that thing where it says you also look at the thing, where it says that 50 first downs. You can just see that Jaylen Waddle and Tua Tagovailoa, hopefully I'm saying that right, they have a special rapport, and I think that is something you're definitely seeing with those two. And again, I understand that it comes down to the fact that they played in college together, but they've already established a special relationship, or at least they're putting something together in the NFL, and you absolutely love to see it. Now, I'm not sure. I believe he was out for the Dolphins' latest win, I believe against the Jets, but it is what it is. Hopefully, he can make a speedy comeback. Either that, I just didn't see him get the ball a lot, so maybe he wasn't out. Maybe I could be completely off here, but so far in year one, you really like what you see from a guy like Jaylen Waddle, and has had a big impact on that offense. It feels more explosive when he's in there, and it's very easy to see. So, Jaylen Waddle is going to be a guy that you can see that he's going to have a very special relationship with Tua Tagovailoa. Now they've got to go out and get some other pieces on the offensive line, but overall, you're really, really encouraged with what you see from just their first overall selection in this in the 2021 NFL draft here. And then now we're going to go over to the second first round pick in Jaylen Phillips here. And I think when you take a look at his tape, especially in college, you look at a guy that just makes plays. He's just an animal, goes out and does his thing, and he's a fantastic football player, and you have seen it so far. Has played in a total of 14 games, including 4 starts, has a pass defense, but has 8.5 sacks. I feel like you're seeing more of his role just get bigger and bigger. Yes, he is a pass rushing guy, but he's just an athletic freak, length, size, speed, all of what you want in a guy that just goes out and gets it. Absolutely goes out and gets it. I believe him and Greg Rousseau were a big reason as to why, or at least that Miami was just tough last year in the D-line. So overall, you really like what you see from a guy like Jaylen Phillips, and you expect nothing but the best for him moving forward, because again, a guy that's appeared in all those games but just has not if we're being honest, he just hasn't been starting as much, but he is making a name for himself. He's getting his opportunities, and he is making the most of them. And again, these two players, in my mind, are a big reason as to why the Dolphins have won a ton of games so far. I mean, I think we did a video about them, how they're catching fire. And honestly, the Dolphins, with the remainders of their season, I think that they have a chance to be able to fight for the playoffs. I absolutely believe that. And I think moving forward, the Dolphins have to find a way to put it together here. You got a game against the Saints, and then the Titans as well, which the Titans are a tough team, and then finally you end the season against the Patriots. Another thing is the AFC the AFC East is really competitive right now. You got the Patriots at 9-5, the Bills at 8-6, and then the Dolphins at 7-7. So I mean, one slip up from the Bills here, and we could see something. But the Dolphins have won 6 in a row, and things are just getting together. And I think it is because of the reason that the Dolphins are getting things together. We went back to Jaylen Waddle there. We apologize. That we're still getting the hang of our new system here, but when it comes down to it, the Dolphins are doing a fantastic job of incorporating their young talent and finding a way to get them done. But grading these first two draft picks of the 2021 NFL draft, easy A for both on both. But I mean, they both have had huge impacts for the Dolphins, and we're going to continue to take a look at these teams that have drafted guys in the first round that just are making huge impacts or paying dividends right away for their respective teams. So we think Jaylen Waddle, I'll stop with the nicknames, but Jaylen Waddle and Jaylen Phillips have had huge impacts for the Miami Dolphins. But let us know what you guys think about our grades. A and A, it's not that hard. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome, and we love every single one of you. Check out our website at thesportsbriefpodcast.com. In the description down below, you'll find all of our social media platforms, so give us a like and a follow there. You'll also find a link to our iTunes, so make sure you guys give us a listen there and sub, and we would greatly appreciate it. And then finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would be glad to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about Jaelen and Jaelan getting it done for the Miami Dolphins.